more prepared than we were last year, because last year around this time it was a lot going on and it was just like all game week. Now it's like we've been able to prepare for this, and I think we're pretty much ready.
Welcome in to a Friday edition of the Illini Drive. I'm Peter Bailey-Wells here in the studio with Hunter Warning, Jeff Omer, Big Will Gerard behind the producer's desk, and Ryan Wilson on social media. That clip you heard at the beginning was James Crawford, starting weak side linebacker for the Illini football team. And we're only one day away, guys. Less than 24 hours until things finally get going. The Lovie Smith era finally starts, Jeff. How impatient.
Listeners, fans, make sure you take note of our phone number because our phone lines will be open all day long from 6 to 7. This entire broadcast, give us a call, 217-337-1071. If you want to join in on the conversation, maybe pose a question. We're free to any conversation, and you can also follow us on social media on Facebook and Twitter. Ryan Wilson's going to be manning that all evening long at Illini Drive. So make sure you follow us and stay tuned, and call us if you want to talk with us as well.
That's right, folks. You get a little bit of a mix on Fridays. We should come up with some name, I think, to describe the fun Fridays with different people, because you get a mix of the Monday, Wednesday Illini Drive crew and the Tuesday, Thursday Illini Drive crew. Hunter Warning is here representing the Tuesday crew. He's the only one here. Hunter, what's your big fun thing you're looking for about that game tomorrow?
Oh man, I'm just looking. I just want to see Lovie. I just want to see Lovie on that sideline. I really just do. I think they're gonna win. They're not a great team. Murray State. Props to you. Hats off. But I just gotta see him. I gotta see him in the orange and blue. I've already seen it before, him on the Bears, but this time, predominantly orange. Got to see it.
And part of tomorrow too is, with the assumption that they're going to beat Murray State, is the introduction of some new stuff at the stadium. They've announced this week some of the additions to Grange Grove. I'll read some of them, and then we can kind of see who's got favorites, who does like some stuff, doesn't like stuff. Team Store, Game Day Spirit Team Store will be available, so you can actually buy merchandise and things in that. They've had a trailer out there for the last couple of weeks, but you can actually buy stuff in Grange Grove, which is pretty interesting. Beer Garden, of course, Coors Light, the official beer sponsor of the Illini, will be there. Obviously, you're only drinking if you're 21, but that is a new thing, really, to have sort of facilitated tailgating the way in that way. I got to say, this is my personal favorite: food trucks. Who in the world doesn't like food trucks? Along First Street, including some Champaign Urbana favorites that I'm sure you'll be wanting to check out. And then later down the road, I know they'll have we'll have live music this weekend, but I know they'll have some other bigger groups. Jared Neiman is coming to town for the UNC game. Parmalee coming for, I believe, homecoming or Dad's weekend. But that's sort of the gist of it. Is they're taking this Mike Thomas, what might be Mike Thomas's greatest addition to the Illinois, other than renovations. Mike Thomas's great addition to the Illinois sports family. So I don't know. You got some opinions here, Jeff. What do you think? What's your favorite part?
You know what? I loved the addition of Grange Grove last season, and I think it adds so much to Memorial Stadium, and it's another reason why fans should come on out on a Saturday morning, evening, middle of the day, and just come out and support the orange and blue. And I think with the additions that will be made to Grange Grove this season, I cannot see a reason why it will not continue to be a big attraction for Illini fans in the future. I'll focus in on the beer garden aspect in a little bit, but just in general, whether it's the food trucks, the concert, or even the Game Day Spirit Store, I think you're going to be attracting a wide range of people from all ages and all areas as well. It's going to be a very inviting and welcoming environment to start the game and really bring a game day atmosphere to Champaign-Urbana, something that maybe hasn't been here on most Saturdays in recent years, I would say. And just specifying now on the beer garden, I think that's ultimately a big decision that the Illini choose to make, because that's going to possibly start pulling some students over to Memorial Stadium and out of the bars. I know it's not going to be immediately something that's happening this year, but I think over time, Illinois football is going to find a way to get students to come out to the games and figure out ways to make Saturdays game days.
Absolutely. I agree with you. I think it's a huge deal because you hear from visitors or older people. My mom went here, and she's always complaining about how we never actually go to the football games. And this is a huge draw that now I want to go. I want to be in Grange Grove. I think Grange Grove is a great thing, and the fact that it's going to be, it's going to be hopping. It's absolutely going to be hopping the whole season, and the fact that people are going to be there is great. People visiting our campus are going to want to go there. It's just huge. It's enormous.
Well, and part of the benefit of several games this season, including the Murray State game, is a 2:30 start really gives you so much time. The parking lot and Grange Grove open at 7. 11:30, the entertainment, so live music, inflatables, stuff like that starts. Noon, they do the Illini walk, which I really like that. That's they do that at a lot of SEC schools. The pregame, at Ole Miss, they walk through the Grove or the walk around the bus around the stadium at Clemson. That stuff's all really cool. So noon's is the walk. 1 p.m. you get into the stadium. You got basically 5.5 hours there from 7. That's 7.5 hours from 7 all the way through 2:30, where you can pretty much